Good morning, brothers and sisters. I am Irvin Russell Pelton Jr. I am the second son of Irvin and Betty Pelton. May they rest in peace. Okay, we're going to start this video off with, first and foremost, we want to wish every mother happy Mother's Day. And I want to wish my mother happy Mother's Day, Mama. I miss you. And my wonderful companion and protector, she's outside right now. Her name is Stars. This is take 3 on this video. Okay, so happy Mother's Day, everyone. And then we want to thank my cousin Gail, we call her Cookie, for her donation yesterday. When we got done doing what we were doing yesterday, I noticed I had a text message that she had sent us some money yesterday. So, and this is funny how things work. I want to tell this story and then I'll move on to the next. Okay, so what we were doing yesterday, now we've tried 2 or 3 times to get in touch with the local missions and the shelters and stuff to see if we could please help while we're in their community. And what I do, and I've done it pretty much with a lot of things in my life, after I reach out the 3rd time and I don't hear nothing back, I'm like, okay, that's it. 3 times, strike 3, I'm out. I move on down the road. So that's what I've done here in Idaho Falls. I haven't heard back from those folks. And I got to tell you, the people that work and volunteer in the homeless shelters and missions across America, they're very busy. They're very, very, very busy. And then when they get an old man like me walking in, sometimes they just don't have time for it. And so we're not here to cause any hardship on them or anything. We just move on down the road. So that's what I did yesterday. I put some gas in the RV and I went and found an intersection that I could safely park the RV, and I stand in front of it with a 13-foot pole, flagpole that I hold in my hands, and I just wave. I wave at every car, every truck, every vehicle that goes by. I smile and wave. And this is something I think is funny because, you know, the first day, yesterday was the first day. I'm standing out there, and praise the Lord, it's in the 70s. I'm finally able to keep warm. So I'm out there yesterday just smiling away, waving at everybody, back and forth, smiling, waving. And towards early afternoon, I'm standing in the sun. I got my beautiful hat on, got the little fan that's spinning around. I feel the cool breeze on my head. Again, thank you, Roger, for the hat and family. And so I'm standing there early afternoon yesterday, and I get a brain fart. I want an ice cream. I want an ice cream. And it's like, okay, I know I've seen a Dairy Queen around here somewhere. Whoops. Shout out to the local business. So I'm sitting there and this is how my universe works. I'm standing there on the side of the road in the sun, smiling and waving, thinking about going to get an ice cream afterwards. And I hear somebody, aloha, hi, how you doing today? And I look over and here's a beautiful young lady. Guess what she's got in her hand? She's got an ice cream. My brain was just telling me, when you get done here, we're going to get an ice cream. And Stars likes ice cream too, vanilla. And so I'm in my head, I'm going to get us an ice cream afterwards. She's got an ice cream in her hand. And I'm like, ah. And she's like, oh, hey, is that your van over there? And I'm like, no, ma'am, that's not a van. That's an RV. Yes, it's ours. Oh, that's kind of neat. What are you doing? And I give her a Reader Digest version. And then I tell her, young lady, I was just thinking about ice cream. And you walked up with one. Where'd you get it? And she's like, right over there. So where I'm standing is a little shopping center. Sure enough, there's an ice cream place over there. And then this is how wonderful our world is. She shows me her ice cream. She says, yeah, this is pineapple and watermelon. In my brain, I start laughing. I love pineapple. Where I get the privilege of living, they're very well known for their pineapples. And okay, I'm going to get off track here. Trivia question. How many pineapples does a pineapple plant grow? How many pineapples does one pineapple plant grow? One pineapple plant will only produce one pineapple. That's it, just one. That's it. And when they harvest that pineapple, they cut the top off, pull a few leaves off, and they start it, and then they replant it. And then that plant will grow one pineapple. That's it. One pineapple per plant. So when you go in there and you see that big old pile of pineapples, they came from one plant each. So, okay, so back to this lady and her ice cream. So I'm in my head, thank you, Jesus. Not only do I get an ice cream right there, but I can have pineapple ice cream. Oh, I got homesick. And to me, it was a sign of things to come. And so I'm in my head. I'm laughing. I'm smiling. You know, the cars are going by. It's like, I wonder what that old man's doing. Why is he standing on the side road with that big old smile on his face, waving at us? First off, I'm waving to say, God bless America and our military personnel and their families. And at that time, I'm smiling because in my heart, God, I just was thinking about ice cream. And not only do I get to get ice cream, but I get to get pineapple. And I'm looking forward to eating a pineapple when I get back. And so, okay, so we're in Idaho Falls, Idaho. I believe right now, as it stands, this is what I'm going to do. And their main reasons, we're going to stay here until the beginning of the month, which will be June. The main reason is Social Security comes through. Thank you, Jesus, for letting me live long enough to collect Social Security. So when my Social Security check comes, like I always do, is I'm going to fill this thing up, and then we're going to head to the state of Washington, our next state number 48. Okay, so yes, when we got done, I pulled the RV up into the parking lot, and this is where I owe a thanks to Tim Chu and his family, because Tim fixed our RV battery system a couple months ago when we were in his home state. So up until then, if I was driving down the road and I needed to stop and get supplies or get gas or something, when I'd shut the RV off, I couldn't start it back up right away. It wouldn't start. I had to wait for it to cool down some. Then I could start it. Well, Tim fixed that problem a couple months ago. So now, when I pull over to get gas, I pay for it, come out, pump it, get the RV started up, and I drive right off. If I'm driving down the road and I need some supplies or something, I can pull into that parking lot and I know in my heart when I get done, this RV is going to start. It did it yesterday. It's going to do it again this morning when I get up there to start it up to head up there. Okay, so we got the ice cream. Stars likes watermelon ice cream. I found that out last night. And then also here's the other blessing. So I get in the RV, I start it up. The ice cream place is right behind me in the little shopping center. So I start the RV and I'm giving it a few minutes to warm up. And I notice I got a text from my cousin Gail. We call her Cookie, but her name is Gail. Thank you for your support, cuz. So I opened up her thing. I look. She sent us some money. It's like, oh, again, I'm going to say it. You don't want to hear it? Shut the video off. Thank God. Because this old man, I wanted an ice cream. Something simple as an ice cream. So my second thought is, ooh, do I have the money for an ice cream? I don't know. They can't be that much. So I'm looking at my phone, putting in my directions, and I see a message from my cousin. Hey, cuz, I sent you some money. And I'm like, yeah. So not only am I wondering in my head, how much are they? Can I afford it? My cousin just sent me some money to help support what we're doing. So we do. We start up, pull over into the parking lot. We walk inside the building. I'm getting ready to order my ice cream. And I didn't know it until I walked in, but they serve other food. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, ooh, fat man's hungry. I look, see what time. Yeah, well, no wonder. It's dinner time. So I read her text, and she sent me enough that I could buy myself something to eat. So I did. I ordered one of their plates, got in the RV, drove back over to here where we're spending the night, and Stars and I sat here. Yes, I share a little bit of human food, a little bit with Stars. So I split my meal with her, and it was delicious. Thank you, cuz. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, mahalo nui loa. I was able to eat a good meal yesterday. And it's funny, you know, when this brain, food, gas, and then your stomach growls. And it did. It started to growl, and I'm like, okay, I hear you. Be quiet. I'll get you something to eat. And I did. I got us a wonderful, delicious meal. And thank you, cuz. Thank you. Okay, where we're at, Idaho Falls, Idaho, state number 46. Now, I believe, here I go again, and they're kind of laughing. Gina laughed, hey, Daddy, come here, look at, there he is again. He knows better, but he's making plans. But what I do now is when I make those plans, I pray about it. Show me your way, because this is my way, but I don't know if it's the right way. Please tell me what you want me to do. And so we're going to wait until the beginning of next month. This is May. And so the 3rd of May, praise the Lord, this old man, I get Social Security. And that's pretty much how I afford to do this. That and the support and love that I get from a lot of yous. Again, thank you, cousin. And I got to say this, it's in my head. My brother Joe and my brother Dwight, a couple of days ago, they sent us some gas money. Because yesterday, when I woke up yesterday, I did not have any gas in this RV. So my mentality, no gas, no dua. I stay right here. I can't move this thing. And trust me, more than once I've sat in here or sat out there not being able to move because I don't have any gas. And you know, when you got a couple of weeks to wait, boy, do those days go by slow. But I keep myself busy in the communities I'm in, helping others. And so, Dwight and Joe, yesterday morning I woke up. I pulled right across the street. I was sleeping in a truck stop last couple nights, not tonight, last night, and night before. I slept in a truck stop. So when I woke up yesterday, boom, I pulled up to the gas pump. I filled the gas tank up. And that was enough gas. I'm 6 miles from the intersection that I'll be standing waving that American flag. So I drove over there and I drove back. Now today, I'm going to drive over there. I'm going to drive back. And I believe that I'm going to be doing that every day until the day we leave. Now, another story, the funniest thing, and I've done this in a lot of places, and I got some wonderful brothers and sisters that wave the American flag all across America. And I wish I could be with them and to go wave the flag in their communities like they do. But again, when people come by, and I had a young lady come by yesterday. She wanted to know what, why, and who. And we tell them real quick. And she's like, oh, God bless you. And he has. That's why I'm here. And so we're going to go back there today. Again, back to the original story there. You know, the first day, 90-some% of those people, they're driving down the road. They come up to a stop sign, and they look over. And here's this old man wearing this beautiful hat with a 13-foot flagpole with a 3x5 flag, just smiling his butt off, waving. The little kids, they roll their windows down. Hey, brother, how you doing, buddy? Hi, young lady. How you doing? Hi. And so it warms my heart because it does put a smile on their face. And then, like today will be the second day. So, you know, the second day, they're come by that intersection. Oh, Lord, there he is again. Oh, hey, there's his RV. And then the third day, and the fourth day, and the fifth day, and the sixth day. And every day they come by, he's still there. The more days that I stand there, the more opportunity we have of people pulling over saying, who are you? Why are you doing? And what are you doing? And we get this privilege of letting them know what the RV stands for and what we're doing. And it's wonderful because we get an opportunity to meet a lot of wonderful people that way. So, okay, so that's what we're going to go do again today. We're going to wave the flag on the side of the road. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 5-lane intersection with left turn lanes, 2 lanes. And so that's where we're going to be again today. And I believe until the beginning of next month. And that's for 2 major reasons. On Memorial Day weekend here in Idaho Falls, the local citizens, they go to the War Veterans Park, and they put up hundreds of American flags. They start in the morning, and they put them up, and they wave out into the cemetery for the whole weekend. We're going to help them. I've been trying to get in touch with them people. Again, I know I went through the park. If I don't hear from them, we're just going to show up on Saturday morning. Say, hi, this is who we are. Can we please help? And we're going to help them out on Memorial Weekend. And then on the 3rd, I love America. I retired, and so I get Social Security. At the age of 66, after working buku years, I got the privilege of retiring. And that's pretty much all my retirement money goes into to this RV to keep it going. And the help that I get from yous, the financial help, the aloha, the prayers, they keep this thing going. So on June 3rd, we're going to be heading to Washington. And when I get to Washington, oh, that's awesome. I'm looking out in the field and there's deer out in the field. God, I miss Michigan. So, okay, so we're heading to Washington. That'll be our 48th state when we're done. And that'll be next month. And then Washington's going to be a crazy one. Now, I'm going to talk about my God. So if you don't want to hear it, shut the video off. But I have proof in my life of a creator, because this endeavor has been a very, very tough thing to do. And I'm not here to complain. I'm not complaining. It's a blessing to be the one traveling down the road with this thing, with that beautiful dog with me. And she has protected me more than once. She did it last night. We're sitting in a dirt parking lot that the semis park in, because there's a truck stop across the street. And when we went in and asked the people that own this parking lot there if we could park, the young lady's like, yes, the paved parking lot part belongs to the truck stop. I can't give you permission to park there, but you'll see a dirt parking lot, a gravel one, that belongs to us. You're welcome to park there. So that's what we did yesterday. Is we pulled over here, ate a delicious meal, had the windows open because it was so darn warm here. Finally, I know this is a long one, folks. For the last 2 nights, I have not had to turn on our heater. It only got down in the 40s. With the blanket I got, my Heroes blanket, I can stay warm in 40, 50 degrees, sometimes in the 30s. I sleep well when it's chilly. Okay, so back to the thing. We're going to wrap this up. I want to ask you a couple favors. And I want to ask this because, again, I believe, as we travel doing this, we get to meet a lot of wonderful people. I've told you a few stories of some of the people that we met. I got hundreds of them in here of people that we met. Like the wonderful young lady that stopped by on her bicycle yesterday. Wow, this is cool. And we got to explain to her, and we got her autograph. Her picture will be in the comment section. Okay, so like the video, please. Share the video. And the reason if you don't like it, I understand. I understand. Trust me, I'm at the age where I have a lot of people in my life that were my friends or family yesterday. They don't want nothing to do with me today. And it is what it is. So, but if you like the video, if you share the video, if you comment, the social network, the more popular it is, they bump it up. And we have a better chance of reaching people, 1, that need help, or 2, that would like us to help, would like us to stop and visit, or again, I can go off on stories. Hey, I got friends and family in that area. Boom. We've met friends and family in different areas of people that we met previously, and they've come by and broke bread and talked story with us, gave us some hugs and love, and I really look forward to that because, like everyone else, life is tough. I'm not complaining. But the only way I can continue to do what we're doing is, one and foremost, all glory goes to God. He wakes me up. And when he wakes me up, he says to me, Irvin, this is what I want you to do today. And I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm very grateful to be awake. Yeah, for on this trip here, I've been on it a little over 5 years. Twice I've had strokes. So I've sit in a stroke situation, not knowing if it was going to pass or if it was going to continue, and say, oh, your number's up. So one was just a couple months ago. We're doing okay today. Much better, thank God, for modern medicine and doctors and people that care about us. So I'm taking care of myself better today. Now, hence the meal I bought yesterday. At the end of that long day, standing out there in the sun and stuff, and I was thinking ice cream. I was thinking about ice cream, and then when I find out pineapple, that was the Lord speaking to me, because pineapple, where I get the privilege of living, is a very popular item. And so I was able to taste a little bit of home sweet home yesterday. And Stars likes watermelon. We got her watermelon, got me pineapple and watermelon. And so it was delicious. So, okay, like it, dislike it. It doesn't matter to me. I understand how things go. But very important, please share it. And the reason I'm asking you to share it is somebody somewhere might see this video and need help. And hey, there's an old man driving around helping people. I could use help. And it's happened. They've contacted me and they've said, hey, I could use some help. Now, I can help in a lot of ways, but I cannot help financially. I cannot help financially. I just can't. All our money goes into that gas tank. Every now and then I'll treat myself to a good meal. I share it with my baby Stars. She's out there hiding under the RV because of the sun. Sunshine, yeah! Okay, like it, share it. If you make a comment, that even bumps it up more. Now, I'm not out here doing this for that. I'm not doing it. I could care less. But I am out here to spread the message to the men and women of the armed forces and their families that there are a lot of Americans still today that appreciate the sacrifices they have made, they are making, and they're going to make to keep us a free country. Okay, like it, share it, comment, and if you can afford to help us with donations to keep paying it forward, trust me, every morning I wake up, some way, somehow in America, I'm going to pay it forward to somebody else. Okay, here we ho. Until we meet again, God bless you, and happy Mother's Day, Mama.